Hello again, this is Rick Fraley with Rick's Travel Channel. I'm here with the Black Hawk statue again. I'm going to do another video on Oregon, Illinois. This will be part 2. So I'd start with the Black Hawk statue again. So I'm here on the west side of the river and he's on the east side up on the hill there. So hope you can see it good. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. I thought I'd show you the grocery store in town. Super Value. So, alright, be back in a few seconds. Alright, there's the Oregon Coliseum. It's a landmark here in Oregon. Alright, be back in a few seconds. Alright, they have a Subway here in town, and then there's a Chinese restaurant called China King. Alright, and then over here we have the post office. And then over here we have the Harvard State Bank, excuse me. Alright, be back in a few. Alright, here we have Snyder's Pharmacy, and they took over Ace Hardware because the other Ace Hardware out the edge of town there, they closed up, so Snyder's got to deal with Ace Hardware and they opened one up here, so pretty convenient. Alright, be back in a few. Oh, wait a minute. There's Franklin Street Pub right next door. So, the local pub. Alright, be back in a few. And here we have Jay's Drive-In, a traditional root beer stand like they used to have years ago. This one's still open. Not the season ain't here yet though. This is March 31st. So within the next month or so, I would think they'd be open. Alright, be back in a few. Here we have the Ogle County Sheriff's Office. And then we have Ogle County Public Safety Complex. And then at the end there, the Coroner's Office. Alright, be back in a few. Here we have 10 pennies, gaming slots, food, coffee. And across the street we have McDonald's. Alright, be back in a few. Alright, here we have Kunas Country of Oregon. The car lot, that's where I bought my Chevy Equinox that I'm in right now. So, pretty good place. They do pretty good business. Alright, be back in a few. And across the street there we have the Roadhouse. Slots, they used to be, I have a regular bar up front, but they decided to just go with the slot deal since they legalized gambling here in Illinois. So, alright, be back in a few. Okay, we have the Oregon Dollar General. Alright, be back in a few. Here are White Pines Ranch. Had music on there for a minute, but alright, here we go. We're at turn off to go to Lake Ladonna. Cabins, water slides, swimming, camping, family resort. Back there, that's where they, at White Pines Ranch, they do horseback riding. So, back in a second. Here we have White Pines Forest State Park. I don't know if you can see it, but it's Rock River Riders. They more or less took over the old drive-in theater here, White Pines Drive-In Theater. I used to go to that years ago. So now they have hill climbs here with the motorcyclers. And here we have a roller skating rink. It just repainted this not too long ago. It looks real nice. I used to roller skate here years ago too. So I think this will end the video though. Thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.